let it resound loud as the rolling sea.
All right, everybody and everybody, all right. Would it be like somebody make some noise? So we are here. First, let me start my music if you don't mind. 1, 2, 3. So we're here today and we're celebrating what I call Black excellence. Ooh. I think I should say that one more time. We're here today and we're celebrating Black excellence. Now I feel the energy. And I picked this song. Don't Get Comfortable, because it really means a lot to me, because in the process of celebrating, wait, hold up, let me play a little bit more. All right, break it down for me, musicians. So in the process of celebrating Black excellence, I have Kiki Baker Barnes, Dr. Kiki Baker Barnes, and she just released a book about leadership. And I have all you leaders in this audience. And I thought it would be very, very cool, because when she wins, we all win. I know I'm winning. I'm just saying, when she go, I go. I go what? Huh? All right, so I'm going to do this song, and then we're going to bring Dr. Kiki Baker Barnes up very shortly. If you don't mind, go ahead and groove with me. Hit me on the one like this. Let's go, Jay. So don't
get comfortable. Ooh. These times we're in, no man has ever seen before. So don't get comfortable.
Hey.
These times we're in, no man has ever seen before.
Things are changing. Come on,
things are changing. Right before our eyes, things are changing. I hope you realize,
one more time.
things are changing.
Ooh, right?
Right before our eyes, things are changing.
Ooh, let's go from the top. Everybody, don't get comfortable.
Don't get comfortable. These times we're in, no man has ever seen before.
Hey. Ooh. This y'all part, y'all
don't get comfortable. These times we're in, no man has ever seen before.
Things are changing.
Things are changing.
Everybody.
Right before
Things
our
are changing.
eyes, things are changing. I hope you realize things are changing. Right before our eyes, things are changing.
Let's go to the
I
next
hope
part.
you realize how things used to be.
For you and me.
For you and me, oh, never gonna be the same.
Say
No, probably won't be the
One more
same.
time.
How things used to be. For you and me, no, probably won't be the same.
Hold
No,
on, Professor.
probably won't be the same.
Hitting it. So 1, 2, everybody don't
get comfortable.
Stop right there. I like that. One more time,
Don't get comfortable.
Look out. Jay.
Don't get comfortable.
Are you a poet?
What?
Are you a poet?
Am I a poet?
I want to know. Can you spit on the spot?
Can I spit?
I think you could.
I can
Gentlemen, break it down for
poetry.
me.
You know,
What you got?
people always play with you when you least expect it. Always, always, always. Even when you think they got the sense they was born with,
Ooh.
they'd show you that they don't. And if you thought that they was gonna try for you, they won't. So I need you to keep in your mind that you always gotta remember that you are the light that shines. Real bright. Such a sight to see. Real bright.
Hey.
Such a light you bear. Real bright. Like your mind, like your heart. always knew from the start that you was real.
Ooh.
If that's how you feel, you was real.
You was real.
Yeah, that's how you feel.
So don't get comfortable, so
Don't get comfortable. These times.
Don't get comfortable.
Don't get comfortable.
All right, so before we keep singing, this is the part where we bring Dr. Don't clap yet. But, you know, I'm so very, very proud of Dr. Kiki Baker Barnes because she made a decision not to be comfortable. What? Look out, somebody. So as we go ahead and move, let's put Dr. Kiki Baker Barnes in the hot seat. Y'all clap your hands as she comes. Kiki Baker Barnes, Kiki Baker Barnes. Kiki
That's my
Baker.
jingle right
Look
there.
out, let's say Kiki Baker Barnes, Kiki Baker Barnes,
Barnes.
Kiki Baker. Look up, look up, look up, look up. Nah, Kiki Baker Barnes, Kiki Baker Barnes. Last time, you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So in this segment, Kiki Baker Barnes has a very interesting book, Blazing Your Own Trail, Faith, Focus, and Forward Momentum in Leadership. Look out with all them words. Boy, that sounds fancy already. Well, so we're going to turn it over to Dr. Kiki Baker Barnes.
All right. So I am so excited to be at Club K Lamp. The lamp light. It never goes out. Y'all heard that right here. If you was listening, the lamp light never go out. We here. Thank you so much for allowing me to be here with your audience. It's so great to meet you all. A little bit about me, Kiki Baker Barnes. As you heard, Kiki Baker Barnes, Kiki Baker Barnes. I actually have lived in New Orleans now for, I think, over 20 years, but I am from Minden, Louisiana, small country town, North Louisiana. So it's northwest corner. I was able to come to New Orleans as a young 19-year-old trying to figure my life out. And my book kind of talks a little bit about that. So this particular part of the book is tracing what I would say almost sort of like an origin story. So I am a former athlete, so played basketball, ran track, I was a cheerleader. These are all the things that I had done in my life. And so I'm now about to be the big 5-0. Yes. And I'm reflecting back on my formation. How did I learn to lead? I've been in leadership for a very long time in my life. I'm super hyper. People always like, why are you so happy all the time? And so I'm reflecting on my life in this particular part of the book. And there are some key stories in what I would say is my formation of who I am and how I show up in terms of faith. Learning how to deal with failure. So I have 3 stories where I didn't get some stuff right. And we all have that experience, right? You've all had that experience where something didn't go the way you want it to go, and you're trying to figure out what is the step that I need to take. And so I'm reflecting on what that looked like, and at what point in my life did I start to believe that I don't know where I'm going, but I feel something telling me to go this way, so I'm going to go there even though I'm not really sure. I think that is very much okay, hubby said show the book. Hey, y'all. But I think it's very much a very universal experience we all have walking this life. We're trying to figure out, am I in the right place right now? Am I doing the right thing right now? Is this the right time? And so I chronicled that from 5th grade, I think, all the way to me graduating from college. And so the idea that I have and that I explore is what I call a blind exchange framework. And the blind exchange framework is talking about a unique way you pass the baton in track and field. So I was a track star, and when you do a sprint relay, the blind exchange relay requires that you can't see the person or when they're going to give the baton to you. You have to have this keen awareness. You have to listen. There are clues and things that you work out to let you know when it's time. And so the blind exchange framework, which is kind of the basis of the book, is around how do you know when it's time and where are those cues coming from. And so I kind of go through this. And so the first part of the book is like, hey, here is how I learned it. And then the second part of the book is here is how it showed up in my life. So people see me as a pretty successful person. You get all these awards. But for me, what I think is really important for people to learn is that, hey, it's not a straight line, and that there's probably going to be a lot of things you don't get right. But the key is to keep going, to move forward with momentum. And that's part of the title, Forward Momentum. And you can go amazing places. So, I mean, the things that are happening to me in this moment are amazing. I was in Essence twice this year. That is insane to me personally. A dream, but to see it manifested is like, this really happened. And all I can think of, if I would have stopped, if I would have doubted, what if I wouldn't have done and made some of the decisions that I made, would I have gotten to the place that I am now? And so for me, I feel like it's the testimony, right? No testimony without a test. So it's looking back at those tests and then taking those clues and the things that God shared with me and then making it practical. Because to me, I don't, sometimes we super spiritual with it, really ain't that spiritual. It's simple. Things are very practical. Like it's clear that you ain't supposed to be there, but you're there. And it's like you need to move, and you know you need to move, but you're sitting there and you won't move. Is it the situation or is it you? And at the end of the day, what I pray and what I hope when people read my book is that they will be encouraged to take action and to own your power. Because at any moment, you can change direction. That's the beauty of life. At any moment, you can decide to do something different and you can change your trajectory. And that's what I hope. I hope people are inspired. Please go buy my book.
Tell everybody where they can find it and all that. Tell the audience
Okay.
where they can find it.
All right, y'all. You can go to www.kikibakerbarnes.com, my full name. You'll click on book. It's right up to the right in my website, and it will take you to the site to purchase my book. It's available in hardback, paperback, and Kindle. Yes. I will be having book signings and book tours coming up really soon. Can't we buy the thing? We got to take the lamplight. And you know what I love? And I do want to say this to the family and to our audience who's listening. The beautiful thing I love about you and what you're creating, you're doing something that nobody else is doing. And it's amazing. You curated a very positive space for people to share, for you to explore, for you to be creative, for other creatives to come and co-create with you. And you always say, practice positive thinking. And that is so critical to being able to be your best self, to achieve what you desire. Because the road, honestly, is hard. There are these times where ain't nothing hitting. Nothing's going the way it needs to go. When you do things the right way, it takes a lot of time, but that elevation is on 100. And I think the beautiful thing about this space that you've created is if you hadn't been doing what you were doing and started activating, and I'm thinking about all the way back to 2020 when we was in COVID and all about to lose our mind, and you was like, you know what? I'm turning on this camera. I'm gonna start making an album, and we was like, okay, we in. What we talking about tonight? Bleach. Man, we was in that thing. And then, it was insane. That was I feel like it's a moment at some point, it'll be this moment where we talk about, y'all remember when we was all at home? We was in the comments, get up off your do nothing and do something. Man, I'm talking about practical. We talking about we talk about being faith walkers and walking on water. Get up and do something. And so I feel, again, kindred spirits, right? The same gifts that you have and how you want those gifts to show up in the world is the same way, same gift I have. And it's how do we help people become more powerful in their lives and actually actualize the best of their gifts? And this is what this is about. But you have to be very comfortable being uncomfortable.
Come on.
Yeah.
I think you just said that.
So one more time, tell everybody where that book is.
Everybody.
Tell them your name and,
Yes. I'm Dr. Kiki Baker Barnes, award-winning sports executive.
Come on.
Yes, and you can, yes, right here at the bottom, Kiki Baker Barnes. Thank you so much to my audience who's making sure that I do this correctly. Yes, PhD. But you can find me, www.kikibakerbarnes.com, on Amazon, in 3 versions, Kindle, paperback, hardcover. Take your pick. I would love for you to support me and put this in the hands of all young people. They need to be encouraged. Thank you.
And there you have it, the one, the only Dr. Kiki Baker Barnes. And if you're listening to the sound of my voice right now, we want you to go and support her. Dr. Kiki Baker Barnes, www.kikibakerbarnes, Kiki Baker Barnes. What? Kiki Baker Barnes, Kiki Baker Barnes. But who do we have here today? We have the Jordan Bates, the Namara Vermont, the Quintez Byron. We got Foofy J and Casey Riley, Joanda, the ex-Alexander, Miss Correction, Miss Viola, Ronald the Jones, Mark the Barnes, Kiki Baker the Barnes, Kanitra the Figaro, Song, I don't want to mess the person's name up, Ozzy, Roscoe, Quimby, Kanitra the Figaro, I said that. I said Miss Carolyn the Smith, DC the Cross, Simply the Woman, Eugene Young, Senior, What It Be Like, Bobby Baker, Cassandra Jackson. Let me tell you, so many great people. Dolores the Briscoe, Anita Bender. What's up, everybody? And everybody, what's up to you? So, of course, we were here, and of course, it's Dr. King's day that we chose to celebrate Dr. King. And to me, the best way to honor the accomplishments Dr. King made is, of course, we honor him, but we also bring recognition to people who were the product of his sacrifice. And what do I mean by that? Well, to have somebody such as Dr. Kiki Baker Barnes in the building, that was her way of reaching the heights that his generation and his generation before him wanted to have. They wanted to see young black women go as far as they can go and accomplish, and not just go higher, but turn back around and inspire somebody else. When I tell y'all, that is what it's all about. If you're climbing a ladder of success and you're not inspiring somebody else to be better or to help reach their full potential, then in my book, it's a fail, because it's all about grabbing the hand of someone else and helping somebody else. If we're going to change the world, we have to do it with one person at a time. You can't do it by yourself. I'm talking good up in here. You can't do it by yourself. You have to reach back and help somebody else. Look out, somebody. I'm talking good up in here. So once again, thank you, Dr. Kiki Baker Barnes. And of course, only because I'm a man, so I got to find a way to throw us in there. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about us today, but I don't care. It's my show, so I'm going to throw us in there. And of course, thank you to Mark Barnes, who made all this possible. Nah. I know it's about Dr. Kiki Baker Barnes, but I'm about to shift the credit, because I can. Thank you, Mark Barnes, for making all this possible. Because guess what? He was the driver. He made sure she got here safe. Thank you, Mark Barnes. So, of course, you all, let's move forward. We are here and we're still practicing positive thinking. You don't get a break from it. Nope, no breaks from it. Nope. Today, spread some love. Be nice to somebody. Please be nice to somebody. No more excuses. You saw Dr. Kiki Baker Barnes on there. Get up off your do nothing and do something. You know why? Because you are amazing just the way you are. You are not a mistake. You are built to be great. So go and be great. And of course, if by chance you want to get in touch with me, you can simply just go to info@klampient.com. I'm just saying. So once again, thank you, Dr. Kiki Baker Barnes. This was an awesome experience, you all. Let me tell y'all something. We have some very big ideas coming this year. And one of the great things about even watching Dr. Kiki Baker Barnes excel in her pursuit of greatness is I had an opportunity to see her firsthand. You understand me? Like, you know how you get to say, I knew her before all of this. And one of the main things I admire is her personality, good traits didn't change. And what you'll learn is the higher you go up the ladder, people tend to be nicer. So if you ain't even making a step on that ladder, let's learn how to be nice now. All right, let's get that part of it fixed now. Because as you climb up, you learn that it's all about speaking to people, saying these words like this. Hi, how are you doing? Good to see you. Or you learn shaking someone's hand goes a long way. And when I tell you Kiki Baker Barnes still got that personality, and here you go, y'all, because it's my show. Sorry, Kiki. But the reason why she's still smiling like that, because she got that good man. Martin Luther King was a man. I bet you this. I bet you if Mark wasn't no good man, she wouldn't be around here smiling like that every day. So when I see a woman that's smiling all the time, that's because of Mark Barnes. And yes, I had a lot of conversation before the show started, so I'm talking my trash. When you see somebody smiling and they happy all the time, and she been with that man all the time, don't act like don't act like Mark ain't got nothing to do with it. So we're so proud of Kiki Baker Barnes, but we proud of Mark. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm gonna stop I'm throwing all kind of shade. I'm throwing all kind of shade because I can, because it's fun. But we're so proud of you, Dr. Kiki Baker Barnes. It was an awesome time, and we're gonna have different events coming up where I'll be able to fit everybody in at one time. But you know, it's a process, and I'm enjoying my process. And let me tell you something. Kiki Baker Barnes is going higher and higher and higher and higher and higher. One of the things you don't want to be guilty of is not supporting now. Listen, order the hardback. Look, I ordered a whole bunch of books. My books are in now. So for all the people that I talk to, you know, I have your book. But let me tell you something. Get that book now. Because when it's time to get it signed, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get that book signed. You understand me? Because let me tell you something. People don't forget a face. Kid, do y'all realize we literally are in the face of what I consider the new Oprah? Now, we're not trying to send her down Oprah path, but she has greatness on her just like Oprah. You understand me? So don't miss your opportunity to invest in great stock. Like, do it now. She's going to remember your name now. Once she get all the way up at the top, she can't remember everybody's name because it's too many people. Huh? Get the book now. Get the hard copy. And when you get your opportunity, get your book signed now. Huh? Get it signed now. So that way she can speak to you. She can know who you are. So when she all on TV or she's speaking in these big places and you run across her, you say, hey, Kiki Baker Barnes, Kiki Baker Barnes. The minute you say Kiki Baker Barnes, she gonna know, oh, I remember you. So do it now. Right? You got me, huh? Okay. So once again, thank you all so much for my streaming audience. You know, I appreciate you all so much. You all are so loving, so supportive. Let me tell you something. Anytime somebody come and listen to me rant and play these songs every week, y'all got to be some loving people. Let me tell you something. That you don't get that for free. You just ain't getting that at the corner store, huh? So I am thankful for all of y'all. I am thankful. I am grateful, and I appreciate you all so much. So one more time, www.kikibakerbarnes. Kiki Baker Barnes, Kiki Baker Barnes, Kiki Baker Barnes, Kiki Baker Barnes. Get her book now. Get her book now. It's a serious investment in some stock that's moving fast. So don't miss your opportunity. So that's the end of my segment for today. That's the end of my segment. So and I'm gonna play my Dr. King video one more time, and then after that video, I'm gonna say I'll talk to you later. So peace and blessings upon you all.
Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven rings, ring with the harmony of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening sky.